So basically everybody that I know saves cans for me. I pick through and sort for size, and I prefer the cans clean with the labels off, but I will take the labels off if I need to. I can tell it's sort of an anthropological experience to go through the recycling bin, because I can tell what time of year it is. For instance, right now there's lots and lots of pumpkin coming out, lots more beans, canned vegetables. Jeannie's restaurant makes great Bloody Mary, so I have them save their tomato juice cans for me. I have a degree in studio art from UC Davis, and as my 30th birthday present and my graduation gift, my mom gave me an acetylene torch setup. I promptly moved to the Portland area, moved up here with my torch, began, working in the restaurant business because I had a degree in studio art, and I started watching the cans go out the back door, and I thought, that ties in with what I had done in college. I had used a lot of reclaimed materials to make assemblage sculptures. And so I was bringing home the cans and I was practicing on them, and then I was taking them back to the restaurant on payday and sticking a candle in them and selling them to my fellow employees. And I made enough money to pay my rent and buy some groceries, and I thought, I've got it. I've got something. I've got a way to make a living. So I applied to the Saturday market. I got in, and I've been there for 10 years. So I'm inspired by my surroundings. I do a lot of garden stuff. I do a lot of Northwest things. This is one of my favorite patterns, the fern pattern, not only because it's a Northwest pattern, but because I actually have a personal story. I went to the beach and spent a weekend in the winter on our off season. And I picked a bunch of the fern fronds and put them in a bottle, and I sat and drew them with pencil and a little watercolor. And basically what I'm doing when I do that is I'm training my hand to draw the pattern. So I work the patterns out with pencil on paper, and then when I sit down with the torch, I'm drawing with fire now. So each one is unique because the designs are going to morph as I'm working it. The Saturday market has been my livelihood. This is how I make my living. All these artists come together in one place, and there's no place else like it. Everywhere I go, I've traveled the world, and I try and hit all the artist markets that I can. And I've never found a place like Saturday Market where we get that much quality together in one place at one time in such an amazing community as Portland. The biggest misconception that people have about the Saturday Market, I think, is that we're doing this as a hobby, that we're making money on our hobby.
Thank you so much.
And we're making a living on our art, on our craft. And most of us are educated, have incredible experience at our work. The common crafter isn't the person that's going to be selling at the market. The person who has taken a craft and elevated it, taken it well beyond a trip to the craft store, who's developed that work, that's who you're going to find there. Someone who has been doing this for years or has hit on an amazing product that they're making. I'm really, really thankful. I'm so grateful to the community. I'm so grateful to Saturday Market. I'm so thankful for everyone that supports me by bringing me their cans, that inadvertently supports me by recycling at their recycling centers. I'm just so incredibly moved and grateful that this is a way that I can make my living.